YouTube, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is Joe Taylor from eGrowth Media. eGrowth Media are a social media marketing agency, specifically working with service-based businesses and property professionals around the UK to help them generate more leads, sales and bookings through social media, whether that be through paid or organic strategies. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why all property investors should hire a social media manager, right? Because social media and managing your social media and creating an online brand and a personal presence for yourself, does take a lot of time in terms of finding out what content works, in terms of scheduling your posts, creating a content plan, engaging. It can take up a lot of time, right? So I thought I'd collate 5 reasons why property investors should hire a social media manager. We have quite a few clients now across the UK who are property professionals, and we manage their personal brands simply because they don't have the time, inclination, or kind of patience, to be managing their own social media and growing a personal brand. So number 1, saves time, right? Because time is money. There is only 24 hours in a day, and we're all super busy, right? And what we found is our time poor investors, our clients, is that they don't have time to document what it is that they're doing, right? So whether that's a viewing, whether they've just completed on a property, whether they've learned something new this week, they just don't have time to be creating the content, taking the picture, getting the creative sorted, and then uploading it across the various social media platforms. So what we find is it saves time, and obviously you guys as investors can leverage your time, leverage us as social media managers and experts, to go out there and do more deals, get more work done in terms of growing, working on your business as opposed to in your business and your personal brand, right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is expert advice and accountability. So if we're not accountable, as humans, we need, accountability. So I have accountability. I have a mentor, and he says, right, Joe, this is what we need to do this month. If we don't do it, then I've obviously not hit the targets. So what we find is we keep our clients, accountable, just because we do prompt them and say, look, right, we need this piece of content. This is the topic for this week. We need you to go ahead and do this, right? So what we found is they really appreciate the accountability that we give them, because with all our clients, we have a group chat, we create a content plan for the month, and we say, look, this is what he's doing on this month, this is what he's doing on this week, and we need you to go to this site, do these kind of videos, and send them across, and me and my team, we'll chop them up, edit them, and get them distributed, right? So what we found is it's the accountability that they like, that we are there and we're helping them, because some of our clients just don't like getting on camera, but we know that in order to leverage the Facebook groups and create a brand, get investors and get leads in, we need to be seeing their face and getting their videos out on there. So yeah, that's number 2. The 3rd reason is a structured content plan. So whenever we take a client on, we find out what their aims and objectives are, when using social media, whether that's to generate more investor leads, whether that's to just increase their network and visibility, or, X, Y, and Z, right? So what we find is we create a content plan based on, what their aims and objectives are. So if it's to attract more investors, we'll create a content plan based around, why their area is a good investment area, what they're doing to kind of educate themselves, whether being on courses, what books they're reading, and what learnings and kind of lessons they've learned from that week. Again, we kind of tailor that to them, and then we upload that. Because what we found is that, the ones that are authentic, show what they're doing, document the journey, explain the wins and the losses and the motivations, we find this really resonates with people, and the engagement rates, go high, pretty much just skyrocket. And then off to the back of that, we're getting investor leads, for our clients. So yeah, we have a structured content plan specific to what it is that you're trying to achieve on social media. Number 4 is consistent uploads into the agreed Facebook groups. So what we found is we kind of analyze the best groups for the clients. So if it's to get more investors, if it's to connect with high net worth individuals, if it's to kind of create a personal brand in the property space, we choose the best Facebook groups, and we have consistent uploads into these groups, and we follow a plan on a week by week basis, and this helps massively. And then the 5th and final reason why all property investors and property professionals should hire a social media manager is because you have access to graphic design work. Yes, you can use Canva and it looks good to an extent, but we have, me and my team, we have access to all the Adobe softwares, Photoshop, After Effects, etc. We work closely with a supplier where we can create professional content as well, through video, videography, photography, like that, for personal brand stuff. So you have access to graphic design work. So if you do work with us, You know, you not only do you have your own social media manager, you have a graphic design team. You know, we can assist and create personal branding. You know, that's colours, themes, fonts, tones, etc., etc. You know, for your company, for your personal brand, and you know, it really just keeps consistent, keeps things consistent. So ultimately, people can recognise you and what kind of posts you do on there. So yeah, they're the 5 reasons why every property professional should hire a social media manager. Look, if you are a property professional, you are looking for help with your social media, there's going to be a link in the description below where you can book a call in with me and my team, and we can find out exactly how we can help you, generate more lead sales and bookings through social media. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and see you all on the next video.